everybody. Hello, it's Sunday. Hello, family. Let's get started. Let's have a beautiful day today. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Our Sunday sun going. Hi, Suzanne. Morning, Kathleen. Morning, Deirdre.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. You're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river,
baby Croft,
where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah. I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Sunday is the day that we set intentions. So as you come in this morning to gather and love on each other, just remember what it is that you want to manifest this week. Start thinking about that now. And as we go into our heart brain, bring that to your mind of what it is you want to manifest. And let's go into the heart brain and do that. Placing your hand on your heart. Slow down the breathing. In the love. I am worthy. I am enough. I am happy. I am healthy. I am free. I'm excited to be with one of the P's today as I get into Florida. I'm ready for whatever life is bringing my way right now. I am peace. So honored to be here with all of you this morning. Hi, Kathy Hand. Yes, it is Halloween, isn't it? It's also last day of October. How the heck did that happen? We've only got 2 more months left in this year. That's incredible. This whole year has really flown by. It's just like you blink and it's gone. It has gone so fast, and time has been playing this absolute trick with the time warp and the mind warp, I think, too. So this morning I'm in Savannah, Georgia, and I had stopped overnight to get some rest, and then I'll make the rest of the trip this morning after the silent meditation. I will be with Stacy Small Lord. I don't see her on yet this morning, but I know she's awake, and I know she's got that beautiful house of hers ready for me to walk in the door. And Leo, good morning. Leo says, I am thrilled. Mama P is on her way. Yes, yes, yes. Deirdre says, I am the smile that can brighten your day. Absolutely. I love your smile. Deirdre, I miss you. Thank you for touching base yesterday and checking up on me, making sure I was okay. Julie Kiss, good morning, good morning. Oh my gosh, you all are so beautiful. Thank you for being here. So today's the day to set your intention. What do you want to accomplish this week, this first week of November? What do you want to happen this week? What do you want to put out there to the universe and say, I want that, or I want to do that? Let's get some intentions flowing this morning. And Julie, yes, Florida bound. I'm very, very close, only a few hours from Stacy now, and just can't wait to get a big hug from her again. I just recently saw her up in Maine. But I love her energy, so can't wait to be back in it. And then we'll be seeing Kathy after that in about a month. Kathy says, I am awake. I am listening to my intuition. I am hearing the truth, even though it hurts a little. And yet I am staying strong. I am worthy. I love that I am. You know, I grew up not knowing I was worthy. I grew up never hearing that I was important, that I mattered, that what I said mattered. I was always supposed to keep quiet and stay in the background. And, you know, it was not a really happy home that I grew up in. There was a lot of struggle. And my sister Billy is here, and I think she can attest to that. We had a lot of struggle. There were a lot of us. And so we didn't really hear how important we were. We were just, we were supposed to be quiet and stay out of trouble. And so, you know, I never really heard those words that I am worthy until later on in life. And then when I heard that message, it was like, wow, I'm worthy. Okay. And I started feeling it. And I think that's the important part when we're doing these affirmations, when we're saying our I ams, really feel that inside. Feel what you are saying is your story. Because I think if we just give lip service to it, if we just come on and say, okay, I'll give you an I am, then that's not helping. But if you come on here with all the other P's, you make that family connection, and you say something like, I am worthy, or I am happy, or I am healthy, then wow, look at what happens if you own that. So own your I am story today. Own what's happening inside of you. And if you're not feeling it, let us know what's going on so we can all wrap our arms around you. So we can say those words to you. You are worthy because we all are. We're all a child of God, a spark of the divine. And that makes us worthy of anything our heart desires. These manifestation intentions that we do every Sunday, we deserve those. It's things that we deserve to have. It's part of our birthright. In coming here to this earth plane, we came here on purpose. We all have a mission. We all have a thing that we came here for. We came here to learn, we came here to grow, we came here to teach. We came here to find our soul group so that we could help each other. And as Ram Dass says, and Charlie reminds us, we're here to walk each other home. So Charlie is here. Good morning, Charlie. Tell us how the wedding was. I'd love to know how our Christine enjoyed that. Tend to get some overdue paperwork out of the way. Ugh. Yeah, that's me too, Deirdre. I don't like paperwork, but it's a necessary part of life, isn't it? And yes, my sister Billy, I love you so much. I hope you're doing better. I hope this means that you are mending because you're up and about this morning. And it's so good to see you on here. And yes, Kathy's asking about you and Tim. So please give us an update of how the two of you are doing. Kathy says, this week I want to take just a few hours for myself. Maybe leave work early one day this week. That would be awesome, Kathy. I'm excited because I'm going to have 3 weeks by myself when I get into Florida after I'm with Stacy. I'm going to have time to enjoy and just meditate and plan and get everything together that the angels want me to do for the coming months or even the coming year, whatever they decide to plan out for me. So the clocks turned back last night. Okay. Well, my phone wakes me up, so I guess I'm here on time because it automatically changes the time. So I guess we got an additional hour. Maybe that's why I feel so good this morning. I got an extra hour of sleep because let me tell you, that drive yesterday was wicked. The drive itself, the traffic and the weather was beautiful. The traffic flowed, but that's a long time to sit in a car and drive. So, yeah, I was a little tired last night. And when I stopped here and got a room, and thank God they had a room, I just crashed. I fell into bed. I was like, okay, sleep, come to me fast because I need you. All right, so all right, so Kathy, you got some stuff going on there with Colin again. So we keep him in the prayer circle. We keep you and your family every day in the prayer circle. Good morning, Annie7. It's good to see you here. And he says, I've missed y'all. My Wi-Fi was out and I'm having to move to a new location because of the hurricane damage. Oh, Annie, so much love to you. And here comes a troll. Lauren Burns. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Lauren, we love you and we're sending you away with love. Thank you for being with us this morning. Now let's get back to the P's. And that must be Stacy, that's EWN, and says, I'm off to the store. Love y'all. Teri, safe travel. See you soon. Love you, Stacy. Kathy Caputos is so glad to see Billy here. And Billy has an update. My husband and I are doing so much better, and I'm feeling very blessed to be alive. I appreciate all the prayers that went up for us. Billy, we prayed for you every day here on the show, for you and for Tim. Blue Jean says, time is odd here, more so than usual. Well, that's interesting because when I was there, it was a real time warp. And it just was unbelievable. I've been in time warps. I've been where it's time has done strange things. Excuse me, but Vermont, in that area where Blue Jean lives, it's incredible and it's so noticeable. You really do notice how things are just not the way they really are, or maybe they are the way they really are, and they play tricks on you. Kathy says the clocks in Europe turn back, but ours in the U.S. don't turn back until next weekend. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't have any clue, but you could be right, Kathy. I stay in my own bubble. I stay focused on what I'm doing, and pretty much the rest of the world just keeps on keeping on, right? Erica, good morning. I'm so glad you're here, Erica. Okay, so Kuan Yin. Oh, Becky. Good morning, Becky in Michigan. Kuan Yin. Card today is the radiant moon of compassion. Kuan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment and shift into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace, where you naturally belong. You are being urged to use this power to grow spiritually and free yourself from a situation that would otherwise dim your bright spirit. So maybe you've got something going on, somebody out there that's listening to this. Maybe you've got something where you've been caught up in the spin and the chaos and, oh my gosh, whatever's happening in the world right now, which is a lot of anger, I think, a lot of confusion, a lot of people that are still caught up in fear and judgment, criticism, just like what Kuan Yin says. But there's a lot of compassion in the world right now, too. There's a lot of love flowing, and we have to focus on what is good, what is going on that's lifting the vibration. If we stay focused on how the world's falling apart, how everything's in chaos, then we're going to be going into that depth of depression along with those that are there, those that are in fear, those that are hating on each other or hating on governments and hating on those that are making decisions. We can come out of that fear and just flip that around to love and compassion. And it may not happen overnight. It may not happen in the next minute, but it's a conscious decision that we make. And I think, didn't it say that you are urged to use your power, use your spiritual strength, use what's inside of you. You know who you are. You know what you're made of. You know that you are strong. You're not a wimp. And when we feel inside that we are enough, that we are worthy, then we're going to stand in our divine authority. We're going to stand up for ourselves. We're going to say, no, I'm not going to just bow down to anything. I'm going to check in. I'm going to see what's going on inside of me. I'm going to ask the angels. I'm going to ask God what I'm supposed to do. So that's what I keep doing every day. Every day I ask important questions. Am I okay? Is anything wrong? Do I need to pay attention to anything inside of me or on the physical body? And every day I get guidance. Every day I get love. Every day I get the notice of where I'm supposed to go and which way I'm supposed to go. So we can always check in. We can always use our inner guidance. I use the GPS in the car to get the car in the right direction, but I use the inner guidance system to see what I'm supposed to be doing, where I'm supposed to be going, who I'm supposed to be with. So it's something that we all have the ability to do, just like Kuan Yin says. Use that inner power to grow spiritually, to grow stronger in who you are and your conviction of who you are. And then you'll figure out, what do I need to manifest, or what do I want to manifest? What do I want to bring to me in this life? So do that. Go inside now and see what the first thing is that comes up. What's the very first thing that comes to your mind that you want to set an intention for? And let's get your intentions out there. They're so powerful. And if all of us are gathered around you and putting our arms around you and saying, okay, we're going to help you with this. We're going to be right there with you, right beside of you to help manifest this. And you're right, Erica. Fear is no place to be. You don't want to live there because anxiety just will keep you down. It'll keep you in that low vibration. Oh, I love you too, Erica. Thank you for your words. And Kathy says, that card is speaking to me, I believe. Yeah, it's speaking to all of us, Kathy. Compassion, love, those are the places you want to live, not in the fear. Catherine Kovacs is here. Good morning. And Annie says, yes, it totally resonates with me, leaving my apartment and finding something else, total up level and change. That's your intention. We're with you, Annie. We're holding you in our hearts. You're in our prayers every day. And it's always good to see you on here, but whether you're here or not, you are in our prayers and on that prayer list. And he says, yes, totally agreed, Teri Angel. Awesome. And Kathy says, I am strong. I believe it. But when a family member is involved, it's so hard to face the truth. I've never been good at tough love. I am maybe too compassionate. I think there's a difference between being compassionate and being realistic about the steps that need to be taken with loved ones. There's boundaries that need to be set and boundaries that need to be kept. So, Kathy, that may be what you're dealing with, is knowing what those boundaries are, making them very clear so that there is no doubt. And we have a troll back again. We have Kathleen. Kathleen Cruz, thank you for coming in and sharing with us this morning. And so much love to you, but you're out of here. And let's see. So, Kathy, we were talking about boundaries. In life, we have to set boundaries. If not, we're just like the dandelion. Dandelion doesn't have any boundaries. The dandelion just pops up wherever it pops up. And then it gets blown by the wind, by people picking it up and blowing on it. Have you ever done that? Have you ever blown on a dandelion, just watched all those white little fluffs just scattered through the air? Don't be a dandelion. Be a lion. Be strong. Know who you are. Know your heart and know what's important to you. Know that you matter, that you're worthy, that what you say, what you do, what you think, and what you feel is important. That's a huge message for today. On this last day of October, you matter. And let's take that, all of us take that into our hearts and know it. Know for a fact how strong you are. You may not feel strong when you're dealing with the situation, like Kathy, what you're going through, or Annie, what you're going through, but you are strong. And yes, get your husband involved, get the boundaries set, and stick to them. That's what's important. You know, you can set boundaries and you can put it out there. You know, I'm not going to accept this. I'm not going to tolerate this. But unless you stick to it and know for a fact that you are going to stick to it, then words are nothing. You're a dandelion again. So let's all be lions today. Let's all be strong in who we are and what we are and what's important to us, what matters to you. And if you look at what matters to you, then set your intention and know that that's something that you're going to manifest. You're going to bring it to you because it's important to you. And Deirdre says, Kathy, you can never be too compassionate. It's their personal journey. Yeah, that's the other thing to realize, Kathy. When we stay in our own lane and we do what we know to do, we find that strength inside and we say, okay, I'm sticking to this. That's my intention. I'm going to do this. And I'm putting that out to whoever is involved in my wheelhouse, whoever's there with me. Then, yeah, you can be compassionate, you can be loving, but you also stick to whatever it is that you have set as a boundary. All right, what else we got? Oksana, good morning. Oksana says, I had a day yesterday full of wonderful surprises. I got an additional service. I have my values written on the mandala, and they are part of my morning value. Oh, Oksana, thank you. Thank you for being with us this morning. Thank you for sharing your love. And Julie says, wise words, Teri. Yeah, those angels have really been having me focus They've been teaching. The road trip yesterday, I didn't turn the radio on. I had a couple of phone calls. People called and checked on me, and I talked with some friends that I haven't talked with in a long time. But for the majority of the trip, it was just, okay, go into that meditative state, because as you're driving, it's a great time to meditate. It really is, as long as you keep your eyes open and keep focused. But it's a wonderful time to know that you are guided, and listen to the guidance, listen to what they're saying as you're just captive there and not able to be distracted by a lot of things. So, yes, they are working very strongly with me right now. And the words that they're bringing through when I open my mouth are from them. They're from the angels and my spirit guides, or their teachings of what they have shown me. Right, we have Kathleen Caputo. I intend to find a new bank this week that will not charge fees for my nonprofit account or having to keep a large balance every month. All right, we'll set that intention with you, Kathy. That was why I left a bank. 5 years ago, I think. I had been with that bank for a long, long time. And all of a sudden, the fees were just eating away at what I had in there. So I found a bank that didn't charge fees. And they are out there. They do exist. So we're with you on that. Julie says, I intend to get better. I've been sick for 11 days now. Time to feel better. Enough. Sickness be gone, and so it is. Yes, yes, yes. You know, Julie, every morning now in the prayer time, we're doing a healing for Mother Earth, for the inhabitants of Earth, for every living thing and being that exists right now on the planet. So please stay with us and take part and receive as that healing goes forth. And Oksana says, I always start with myself. I give kindness and compassion to myself first by soothing myself and being gentle with myself. And then it's easy to be compassionate with the world. Very wise words, Oksana. Thank you. And Blue Jean has put Julie Kiss in the grid. Thank you, Jean. Kathy says, I am totally grateful for your guidance and wisdom, Teri. I love you. I love this P family. And oh, by the way, Teri, you sound better this morning. Yeah, there are some mornings when I get up and my sinuses are reacting to whatever's in the air and my head's a little stopped up. But I'm in Georgia and closer to Florida, where my immune system knows all of the trees and the flora and everything that's here. So it's just, you know, I haven't been sick. I was talking to one of my friends about that yesterday. I've had a couple of times with stomach issues. You all know that. But I don't get sick. And that's the beauty of setting that intention as well. Every day, after I get up and give gratitude for the day, I say, I am healthy. I am healthy. Anything that's going on in my body is healed immediately because I set the intention to stay healthy. And we do that. We control our body. Our body does not control us. Once we can get that in our mind and know that it's a fact, that we have that power to heal ourselves. Louise Hay taught us that years ago. She actually reminded us of that because we already knew it. As spirit beings, we know these facts, but sometimes we have to be reminded. So Louise reminded us, you can heal your own body. I'm here now to remind you, you can heal your own body. You do it with your intentions. You do it by going into that heart-brain coherence that heals the body. It changes the cells inside of your body. I do the heart-brain coherence every day, twice a day. It makes a difference. Look at the science. Look at what they have done, the research they have done to know that when we go into that highest brain state we can go into, the gamma state, it sends a message into the cells and it starts repairing the cells in your body. It starts repairing the telomeres, which are the end caps of each cell. And when those telomeres repair, it anti-ages you. You age backwards, but it brings you into that perfect state of health that you need to be in. So get control of your body. You heal it. Nothing outside of you heals it. A pill doesn't heal the body. A pill might hide the symptoms and make the symptoms stop of whatever's going on. But if you want true healing, if you want to get to the root of what's going on, do the heart-brain coherence. Do it twice a day. Do it 3 times a day. Whatever it takes to get you back into a state of health. That's what I do. I don't take any medication. I take nutritional supplements, thanks to a wonderful lady across the big pond that sends them to me. But that's all I do. And I know that I'm healthy. And I state that every day. I state it as an I am. I am in control of my body. My body is not in control of me. So we can all get into that mindset of internal healing because that's where it comes from. And Kuan Yin has stated very clearly to me years ago that love is the energy that heals. The more love we pour into our bodies, the more healing is going to take place faster. All right, any more intentions? Pat Moss, my intention is to feel more worthy. Oh, Pat, you are so worthy. And thank you again for coming on with your granddaughter, Olivia. So much love. I know Olivia is probably back with her mom now and has left your home. But Pat, we loved having you on. You and Olivia are adorable and you are so worthy. And I feel like Olivia knows her worth. That little girl is a force to be reckoned with. So thank you for sharing her with us. Thank you for letting her see us. Santa says, I intend to have a stretching routine each morning for my body and well-being. Amazing. I love that. And Blue Jean says, my heart feels heavy this morning. The veil is thin, and the energy that is visiting is making me sad. Someone I miss very much. Oh, honey, so much love to you. Go into that energy. The person that you are missing is right there in your heart. So go into the good memories. Respect that sadness. Definitely allow that energy of the grief. But respect that person that lived and honor them by laughing at the things that they did that made you laugh. Remembering the warm hugs that came your way. Remembering the words that were spoken. Do that. And then allow that sadness to turn into joy. Deirdre says, Teri, the proof is in your older pictures. You look younger today. Yeah, I don't even like looking at my older pictures. I'm like, who was that? Who was that woman that didn't know that she was worthy enough to heal herself of anything that might come forward? There were times when I was very, 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 very ill. I've gone through a lot of physical illnesses. I've gone through a lot of surgeries. I've been on lots of medication in my lifetime. And I said, no more, no more. I am in control of my body. Thank you, Deirdre, for your comment. Catherine says, my intention is to be completely happy and healed. There you go. And Jean says she drank Fey Elixir while here. I sure did. I wish I had some of your coffee this morning. I'm drinking hotel coffee, and I think it's going to go down the drain because it's not good. All right, it is time for our prayers and for the healing that we are going to be doing every morning. And I have the list, and I haven't seen our Marietta. She may be out in the water. I really believe we need to hold in our heart some of the teachings of our Marietta, especially accept, align, allow, believe, be loved, belong, center, cherish, and create. And she's adding to that list. I think we're up to the next one will be the G's. So, yes, let's take in all of her energy and her beautiful teachings that she's doing for us. And remember especially that very first one that we all learned together, accept, align, allow. So Julie is adding her daughter Brittany to the list for good results on her MRI Monday at 1 o'clock. So Julie, I know I have you on the list. I will add your daughter in there when I find your name on here. Right now, I'm going to read our names that we pray for every day. And let's see, Oksana says, love the past you. Because of past you, we are greatly enjoying the present you. I send love now to my past moments that were difficult, as there is no time limit for love. Oh, thank you, Oksana. Yes, I do love all of my experiences, and everything that happened in this lifetime brought me to this place right now where I am through all of those experiences, all the people that were teachers in my life, whether they taught me out of love or they taught me out of something else. I learned from each experience. So on our prayer list is Prachetta, Prachir, Navriti, Jasmine, my sister Billy, who's with us today, and I'm so happy about that, and Tim, her husband, Sheila, Gary, James, that I know are going through difficulties, so please lift them up. Joanne Hill, Joanne Castillo, and her daughter, Jackie, Erica Hoppy, Deirdre, and her daughter, Danya, Suzanne and her family. I haven't seen Suzanne on this morning, so let's lift her up. Her daughters, Jillian and Jackie, and especially for changes that are going on right now in their life. Denise Choka, Marietta and her husband, Ed, Leo Harley and his family and all his friends that he puts in the circle, DJ Blaze and Lakshmi, Jebby, Yum, Ryan, Drew, Edwin. Thank you, Leo, for putting those in the prayer circle. Rick Morrow and Josie, Meg and Jim Lorio, and our Auntie Jean Lorio, Catherine Kovacs and her family and her two cats, Franco and his family. Franco is now in spirit. So to all his beautiful family and friends that miss him, so much love to all of you, and we hold you in our prayers. Jean-Paul, Mary Jane, Pam and Gordy, Rosalind, Sally and Tony, Christina and her family, Kathy Hand and all of her family, Pat Moss and Olivia and Tom and Pat, we put your daughter in there as well, Becky in Michigan, Charlie and his family. Charlie's in Florida right now. Hope and Zena, Andrea Gregg, Annie Seven and your son Grayson, and Regina and Adam, Cassandra, Destiny Ortega, Gail Zimmerman and her husband Nick, Jennifer Langren, and Jennifer, your beautiful husband Micah. I can't wait to get down there and see all of you, all of my Florida peeps. For Jenna, for Amber, for your mom, and for Jenna. Linda Lemieux, Stacy Small Lord, and Stacy's mom, Olive. Dave Walensky and beautiful Blue Jean are in the circle. Karen Palmer and her family, her dad Frankie, her husband David, and her daughter Marissa. Grace Isis and her father Edwin, and her friend Raymond. Kathy Caputo for physical healing for that eye. We've got you in there, and just keep doing the I am affirmations about that. Keep saying I am healed, I am healthy. Rebecca and Phil, the California fires and any fires out west. Tina Carzo, Tammy Fisk's sister Tracy. And I'm putting Tammy Fisk's friend in there that I got to spend some time with this week. Luz Orsini, Andrea's friend Catherine, Eric, John, and Tatiana. Brookie, and Brookie's got some stuff going on, and she's going to be doing some traveling. So travel prayers for our Brookie. And she also asked us to pray for the Girardi family, for Jeanette and Ernie, and they both have experienced losses. Dawson, Hope's dad, Winston G. Campbell, Sean, Angel, and Derek. Derek's going through cancer, so let's lift him up. Lily in Norway, Kathy Caputo's friend, Catherine, and baby Wyatt and baby Haven. Grace's friends, Darren Walker and Arthur Thompson. Elena, Abby, Bill, Jean's husband, Ron, Tammy Fisk's friend, Kelly, Alba. We've been praying for Alba for a few months now. Let's send some healing her way. Mary Lou Burdick, Dick Lemieux, Linda's husband. Kathy Hand's friends, Patty and Sonia, and her co-workers, Jen, Ashley, Nicole, and Valerie. Kim Blood and her sister, Chris. Jeff and Bob from Deirdre, along with Joni and Adriel. Maureen is from Erica, and we're lifting Erica up as well. Isabel asks prayers for Tiago. My friend Tony in Florida and her husband, who's going through some physical things right now. Pam in Utah. My friend Tiffany in Florida, her sister Vicky is going through some surgery. Our beautiful Brookie's cat, Jinxie, praying for her through this transition of the move. Leo asked us to pray for Ken, who is paralyzed. Dottie and Dawn were put in by Kathy. Ruth Anderson and her family, they've been going through some physical stuff lately. My friend in Virginia, Rochelle, asked us to pray for Stephen, who just lost his son. And let's pray for Rochelle and hold her up as well. Tammy Fisk and her daughter. My friend Deb Goldberg asked us to pray for Michelle, who's going through breast cancer again and has come back. She had a mastectomy and the cancer came back. And that is rare, I think, to have them say, okay, everything's removed, there's no more, and then it comes back again, the same type of cancer. Okay, and I see that Billy asked for us to put her children in the prayer circle, and we certainly will. My beautiful nieces and nephews are so special to me, and so Billy, we lift them all up today. All right, Deirdre, prayers for the Angelic River family, their families, for you, Teri, and peace, of course. And Pat, prayers, I will be able to get a new home away from my husband's children. I know Olivia will benefit from this. You got it. Julie, prayers for the entire P family. And Blue Jean says the solar winds arrived this morning, 5:30-ish Eastern Time. Prayers for us all to receive amazing gifts from the universe with grace. We might be the gift for someone today. Blessings of openness and being mindfulness in this new light as it arrives in perfect timing. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so as you see, I read the names every morning. If there's a name that you didn't hear, please type that in the comments so that we can make sure that everyone that's asked to be in our prayers is in our prayers. And let's do that now. Let's go into our hearts. And one thing I made a commitment to is to lift up our earth every day, all the inhabitants that are there, everyone that's right now living and breathing on the earth. And I've asked for you to commit to that as well, if that's something that you resonate with. We need healing on our earth right now. We need healing of the earth itself. We need healing of the inhabitants, the animals, nature. So let's go into our hearts and remember all of these names. These represent living, breathing human beings, just like you. So remember that as the names are read, those are real people that are hurting, that have issues, that have things going on. And we wrap our arms around each and every one. And we're adding Bob's parents, Bo and Candy Hand. So let's lift them up and put them in our prayer circle. And I know Jean will add them to the grid. So as we breathe in, we're taking in that beautiful energy from our Father, our Creator. I call it God, call it whatever you want. It's that energy that is the highest existing energy that is. And that energy is full of love. It's full of compassion. It's full of kindness. That energy is wanting the very best experience for us while we're here on earth. So let's pull it into your heart. Hold it into your heart and feel it start to mold. It's molding into a stream of light. And in that stream of light, there is healing. Let the healing take place first inside of you. If there's something going on, either physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, allow that stream of light to enter you and wrap around whatever that might be. If there's something physical happening, direct that light to where it is inside your physical body, and then breathe right into it. Breathe that breath that says, I am healed, I am healthy, I am strong, I am in perfect health. My cells are working to perfection. Everything is doing its job as it's supposed to. And let the energy inside of you increase in power as that beautiful light goes into each cell in your body and says, listen up, do what you're supposed to do. Repair anything that's out of order and put it back in order. And breathe it in again and go right to that place where you had placed it, wherever it is in your body. And it may be in your heart. It may be an emotional pain that's hurting you. And it actually you feel the physical pain of it, but it's an emotional pain. Just allow this light to wrap around that. Feeling right now as I just connect in with all of your energy. I'm feeling that pain in the heart. I'm feeling the pain in the pit of your stomach. There's fear. Let go of that fear with this beautiful energy that's coming into you. It's there for you. Why would you not accept it? Allow it in. Accept align and allow this energy to heal you. Now breathe in again. Do that scan. Do a scan from the top of your head to the tips of your toes and see if anything is not feeling right. Is there something that just feels like it's out of alignment, together right, and it just feels like something's missing, or something is giving you that nudge that there's something wrong, there's something wrong. If you're hearing that, go to that place where you're hearing it, where you're feeling it. Put your hand there. If it's your heart, put your hand over your heart. Feel your heartbeat. Connect in with our Earth Mother. Connect in with Gaia. Yes, it's clearing. Connect your heartbeat in with the heartbeat of Gaia. There is a death when we're still, we're not distracted, we're not trying to speak or hear that heartbeat. Listen to your own heartbeat. Listen for the heartbeat of Earth. And now connect the two. Let them get into sync. And it's a distinct heartbeat that you'll hear. It's the heartbeat of Earth. Sync that beat with your heart. Let your heart energy travel down into the earth. And let's do this healing together. All of you who are with me, all of you who have committed to healing our earth plane, let's do that now. Send the love into Mother Gaia. See it flowing right to the center of Earth, right where all those crystals are, that crystalline center. And say the words, I love you. I love you. Thank you for taking care of us. Thank you for letting us walk on your earth. Thank you for providing everything that we need to live on this earth plane, for providing the nutrition, for providing the food that our body needs, for providing the water that we have to survive. Thank you to our Earth Mother. Hear her cries for help. Hear her as she tries to remain strong with all that's going on her back, all the contrast, all the conflict, all of the energy of hatred, of racism, everything that's happening right now. Just help strengthen the earth and pour energy into that crystalline center. Pour love into it. The more love we pour in, the healthier our planet becomes. So let's do this earth healing together. On the count of 3, let's 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Earth Mother. We love you. We love you. We honor you. We respect you. We ask for blessings in return with us giving that love. Blessings to go to every heart on earth. May every being that exists right now on the planet benefit from what we are doing right now, from the love that's poured into our earth. May everyone feel that love and feel that energy coming up from the earth. May everyone receive healing in this moment. Take a breath in again and do that scan again. Scan your body. See if there's still anything out of whack. Is there anything that could use more love? If it needs more love, then give it to it. Give it the love coming in from all of us that are gathered together, coming in from the earth, coming in from God above. Let that energy keep flowing in a circle. As it comes in, give it out. When it comes in stronger, give it out stronger. But give it to yourself first. Clear the energy that's happening inside of you, the doubt, the insecurity, the fear, the anxiety. Clear that first. And then give it out to the earth and to every inhabitant on earth. I want to thank all of you who have gathered together for healing, for love, compassion. Thank you. Thank you for your beautiful heart. Thank you for wanting strength in our world, not weakness. Let's have a strong world where we know who we are, we know what we want. All those intentions that you set today, just hold them in your heart. We're going to work on manifesting them tomorrow. But for today, let them just soak in all that love and soak in the love that we are going to give to each other right now as we do our heart telephone at 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you, each and every one of you. You matter. You're worthy. You are important. Remember that. Hold that in your heart as you hold your intentions. Say those words. I am worthy. I deserve every good and wonderful thing that life brings my way. Go have that beautiful day that we talk about, that we sing about every morning. I love you all so much, and thank you for holding me in your prayers. Let's get out of here.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down.
Oh, yes, Marietta. Thank you for that news.
If you're in a hurry,
In the water.
missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins.
I see your beautiful words. Thank you, Rick.
It's a beautiful day. Isn't all? So come on, let's play.
Come on, let's play. Let's pray for each other. Pray for our planet. Pray for government. Pray for what's happening on our earth.
Get the brochure in and find a good spot.
The healing that we can
Join
bring
us as we
forth.
sing a good song.
Let's do this thing.
Relax and just follow along.
Hi, Stan. For being here. I love
Got
you.
plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire.
Yes, Jean, I see that cup of coffee too. Can't wait to go find it.
Beautiful day. No. Come on, let's play.
Come on, everybody, get with the program. Get with the love program. The love train. This is what we have started. Have a love train going. Let's keep it moving. I love you all so much. Namaste, y'all. Stay in your heart.